I never thought I'd be the guy teaching you how to solve a Rubik's Cube, but here we are. You know how people always say, "Oh, I can only solve one side?" Well, get ready to blow their minds because by the end of this video, you'll be twisting and turning that cube like a pro. And the best part, we're gonna do it with just one algorithm. Yep, you heard that right. One algorithm to rule them all. It's like the Swiss Army knife of cube solving. Alright, so before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's break down this colorful little devil. You've got 6 faces, each with 9 squares. The center squares, they don't move. Mind-blowing, right? Now let's talk cube lingo. R means turn the right side clockwise, L is for left, U for up, D for down, F for front, and B for back. Oh, and if you see a little apostrophe after a letter, that means turn it counterclockwise. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, here's where it gets fun. When I say R2 or U2, I'm not trying to sound like a cool robot, it just means turn that side twice. And if you're wondering, David, why are you telling me all this? Trust me, it'll make sense when we get to the algorithm. It's like learning the alphabet before writing a novel. You gotta know the basics, you know? Okay, drum roll please. Here's the algorithm that's gonna change your life. R-U-R-U, R-F-R-F. Let's break it down, shall we? First, you turn the right side clockwise, then the top clockwise, then right side counterclockwise, and top counterclockwise. Then you do a little dance with the right side counterclockwise, front clockwise, right side clockwise, and front counterclockwise. It's like the Macarena, but for your fingers. Sounds like a lot, right? But here's the thing. It's like riding a bike. Once you get it, you'll never forget it. And the best part? This one algorithm is going to help us solve the whole cube. It's like having a skeleton key for a Rubik's Cube. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's start with the white cross. Think of it like making a daisy. You want the white edges to stick out like petals. Once you've got your daisy, just flip those edges down to make your cross. Easy, right? Now, on to the corners. This is where our magic algorithm comes in handy. You're going to use it to get those white corner pieces where they belong. Here's a pro tip. Don't worry if you mess up the top layer while doing this. It's like making an omelet. You gotta break a few eggs. Just focus on getting those white corners in place. And remember, if a piece is being stubborn, just keep applying the algorithm. It's like telling a dad joke. If at first you don't succeed, try again until everyone groans. Now we're getting to the juicy part, the middle layer. This is where a lot of people give up, but not you. You're gonna be a cube master. Look for edge pieces that don't have yellow on them. These are your middle layer pieces. You're gonna use our trusty algorithm to get them into place. It's like playing Tetris, but with a cube. If it matches the left, just rotate the cube and then use the algorithm. It's like being ambidextrous, but for Rubik's Cubes. Sometimes you gotta make a mess to clean things up, you know, like when you're organizing your room. We're more than halfway there. Now we're gonna tackle the yellow side. First up, the yellow cross. You might need to use our algorithm a few times to get this right. It's like trying to draw a star. You might not get it perfect on the first try, but keep at it and you'll get there. Once you've got your yellow cross, it's time to arrange those top edges. We're going to keep using our magic algorithm until the yellow edges match their center pieces. Sometimes you gotta take 2 steps back to take 3 steps forward. You know, like when you're trying to reach something on a high shelf. We're in the home stretch now. It's time to get those yellow corners in the right spots. Don't worry about getting them perfectly oriented yet. We just want them in the right place. It's like musical chairs, but with cube corners. Use our algorithm, and if needed, do some U-turns between algorithms. And instead of music stopping, it's your brain trying to figure out what's going on. This is it, the final boss battle. We're gonna orient those yellow corners and complete this cube once and for all. Keep applying our algorithm until each corner is oriented correctly. It's like trying to get the last bit of toothpaste out of the tube. It takes some persistence, but it's so satisfying when you do it. And when you finally solve it, it's like finally understanding why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. it just clicks. And there you have it. You've just solved a Rubik's Cube. Pretty awesome, right? This method works for other types of cubes too, so feel free to show off your new skills. If you got stuck anywhere, don't sweat it. Just rewind and try again. Cube solving is all about practice, so go ahead, scramble that cube and solve it again. And hey, let me know in the comments how it went. And remember, if anyone asks, you've always been this smart. Until next time, keep twisting.